Alright, guys, so today we're going to be talking about how to hit the speed bag, and we're going to be looking at a handful of fighters that I think have a unique way of hitting the speed bag. Now, I personally believe that there's no right or wrong way to hit the speed bag, but at the same time, you use it specifically for what type of training you're doing. So, let's take a look at Manny Pacquiao real quick. Before I play the clip, I just want to say that he's probably my favorite, my ideal way of hitting the speed bag. Not because he hits it fast, but he is fast, but also because he incorporates his footwork into it. Each punch, he jumps. It's like, that's where he gets his power from. He's so fast. With speed comes power, and vice versa. So working the speed bag helps with hand-eye coordination, speed and power, and just let's just get into it. So what he did right there was he was going at a certain speed, and a certain amount of power comes out from there, and when he couldn't maintain that anymore, what he did was he slowed down to recuperate, to recover. That's what you do in the ring too with your training. That's why you only have like 30 seconds of rest between sparring or rounds when you're working out at your boxing gym. So he went from here, brought it down to here, and now he's gonna recover. He's gonna be able to, once he recovers, he's gonna be able to bring it back up here again. And also the different types of rhythm that people do. Sometimes it's just for like showmanship, like flair, but he was going double hand over hand. Now he's doing 1 2 1 2 1 2. While one arm punches the bag, the other arm gets to rest. It might not seem like he's resting, but his arms are definitely feeling it. That's why he's changing up his rhythm. Um, okay, perfect. Not exactly perfect, but my apologies if you hear my dog in the back. We just changed. We just moved. Finished moving. Um, she wants to go outside for a walk. But so right here, I don't know if you can see my mouse. I don't think you guys could. But a lot of people debate how high or how low you should have the speed bag. Right here, Manny Pacquiao's eyes is mid center of the bag. That's ideal, in my opinion, for speed because. Hi. What I was saying was it's ideal for your shoulders not to burn out, and you can actually work on speed because when the speed bag is too high, you you use a lot of your energy just trying to keep your hands up. Now, if that's specifically what you're working on, you have a fighter or you're a fighter or you just want some endurance in your arms, put the speed bag, above your eye level. It's gonna feel more of a burn. So that was actually pretty good. Um, I don't have to tell you guys that. You guys could probably tell, but there was one part where I believe, and it just comes with styles, but there's one part where Manny Pacquiao messed up on the rhythm. Um, I was trained to, as soon as you mess up on the rhythm, trap it. That's when you trap the speed bag in between the platform and your fist. That's just my opinion. I feel like it's gonna give you that intent that when you see the opportunity to take it and to to throw that punch for that KO. Because sometimes you don't have time to think; it's just a reaction. So that's the only part that felt like he probably could have done better. But besides that, everything looked pretty good. So let's see if we could go on to another. All right, guys. So moving on to Floyd Mayweather, he's going to be hitting the same exact speed bag as the previous video with Manny Pacquiao. You could tell the types of speed bags, the sizes of them by the color. So he has his slightly higher than Pacquiao's, but still, regardless, it's still pretty fast. So let's take a look at it. So, in my opinion, Mayweather has two speeds. He has fast and even faster. Um, and right here too, you could tell that people do hit the speed back like this, but you could tell by the grade of the equipment, it's just for the show that he's on. I don't recognize this type of show, but look at the Cobra bag in the back. It's a little rinky dink type of thing, but the swivel, it's not the best. The stand, it's not the best, but regardless, this type of speed bag training is beneficial. We'll work on your speed, your endurance, stamina, but uh, it's not my preferred method. And guys, remember, if I ever talk anything that's opinion based, my opinion, that's my beliefs. That's something that I believe is true. But when I state facts, facts are facts. So and when I talk about race and ethnicity, I don't mean anything like in a derogatory type of way, or I don't mean any harm with what I say, but continuing on with this, we have Vasily Lomachenko. In my opinion, from the videos I've seen from older generations of boxers having interviews, I believe that besides Hispanics, Mexicans, UK, British, London, or like Ukrainians, Russians, stuff like that, they don't really hit the speed bag, not until just recently. And look at the size of this bag. The bigger the bag is, the speed bag, the easier it is for them to hit it. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It's not always about speed. Sometimes hitting bigger speed bags is instead of gaining more speed, you gain more power, and vice versa. Like double X small bags, they're like the speed that's required for you to hit them. The power isn't as there compared to a bigger bag, but it's just preference and what you're trying to train for your fight. But in my opinion, bigger bags are easier bags to hit. he's able to do these tricks with these bigger types of bags. I love Lomachenko, but it's easy. It's pretty easy. And also look at the type of speed bag platform it is. It's not the best, but it gets the job done. The platform's not that thick. Maybe the rebound is not as good as like a different type of platform that's like a certain amount of inches thick, but it's just my opinion. Look how thick this platform is, and and look how his eyes are slightly above the middle of the bag. The closer the speed bag is to your arms, the faster you could punch the speed bag. The faster or the greater your speed will go up. And if you see here, I believe who is this? Andre Ward. The speed bag, the center of the speed bag is higher than his eye level. Therefore, it's more of like endurance for your shoulders, for up here, your arms. If you have a fighter or if you're a fighter that has trouble keeping your guard up, excuse me, that would be beneficial for you. But at the same time, when you hit the speed bag off to the side instead of directly where it's bolted on to the frame, it's going to have a lot less better of a rebound, therefore making it a lot slower. So in my opinion, if you want to always get the most out of your speed bag, hit it with the bolts, the direction of where it's bolted down, whether it's on the stand or bolted to the wall, or just if you hit the speed bag, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, and then Mike Tyson is actually, for me, the first person that I've seen, besides Roberto Duran, that uses the speed bag for head movement. And ever since I stumbled across this, I've personally incorporated it within my own training. It's good. You can never have too much good head movement. So I don't know if you guys caught that, but he was hitting the speed bag. He threw a cross. Even though I believe it missed, after he threw the cross, he rolled under the speed bag. That's his training. You incorporate, what you do in your fight, what you do within your training camp. So that's a knockout punch right there. And again, AJ hitting it from the side. Pause on that. But AJ hitting it from the side. I would prefer hitting the speed bag directly where the wall is, where it's bolted down. And again, I believe he's a UK fighter. It's a pretty big speed bag. He is a big dude, so maybe it's the right size for him, because at the same time, the smaller the bag, the easier it is to pop. And what if he's specifically training for power? So he is a pretty big dude. I believe he's a heavyweight. So it's not the best, it's not the worst, but it will be the best if it's specifically for his training, not just for like showmanship. For hey, let's get you hitting the speed bag real quick. So. And again, Manny Pacquiao. Do you guys hear? Pretty sure you guys can hear the difference between the speed bags. The other ones sound different. This one, I could almost guarantee you, is probably the smallest bag out of all the fighters that are on this video that I'm making. You can hear the difference. You can see the difference. And just look at the platform in the back. You know, thick, pretty thick. Good for a good rebound for speed. Oh, and also there's different types of swivels. I personally have a super swivel. I have a friend actually. He's also a client of mine that he does woodwork, and he's building me platform. 2.5 inches, I believe, and with my logo embedded on it. So, can't wait for that. But yeah, so the thicker it is, the better it is, the faster it is. The swivel, the shorter it is, it has less range of motion, therefore making it faster. The bigger the swivel is, it has more range of motion, and it's gonna travel a lot slower. So, if you want to, if you already have like a XX small speed bag, and you have a pretty good platform with some sandbags on top, so it reduces the vibration. And if you have a regular swivel, get a super swivel. It's a lot shorter, a lot faster. You'll feel the difference with a small bag, a good platform, and a pretty small swivel. Your speed will be going up. Also, there's different types of styles of the bags. Even like if you buy a size medium with one brand, a size medium in a different brand might look completely different. The shape, some bags like the yellow title bag is more of like this shape, whereas this bag I believe is the clitoris. It's more of like this shape. So they might be the same size, but uh, different ways of how they build the bags. For speed, I like these. For just rhythm, I like the title, the yellow medium bag. And then we got Mikey. Keep in mind, guys, this video that I'm kind of critiquing or explaining is a couple years old. Also, for speed bag training, fast isn't always the right thing to do. If you need to get into rhythm, if you need to work on your rhythm, your footwork, even though you're using your hands, look at Manny Pacquiao, how he jumps, and if he doesn't jump with each punch, each time he hits the speed bag, he's stepping left and right, keeping his rhythm. So Amir Khan is pretty fucking fast, but at the same time, in this clip right here, I'm not too sure how many rounds he's done, but right here, you could clearly tell he's not doing this for speed. He's doing it for rhythm. This is working the speed bag for speed. With each punch, he has the intent to hit the bag faster than the last time, but maintaining that speed. Okay, so let us pause that real quick. Yep. So let's make me big real quick. Put me over here. Okay, so if you want to get the most out of your speed bag training, make sure you have, first off, a speed bag. The platform, make sure it's bolted and it has weight. I want to use weights. I've done it before, but I'll use a sandbag. It's safer. I don't want a 45-pound plate falling onto your head. So make sure you have a good speed bag platform, a thick platform. Make sure it's pretty thick so it vibrates less, so it has a better rebound. Make sure you get a super swivel. So remember, the smaller it is, the less range of motion it has to travel, therefore making it faster. And then the speed bag, the speed bag of your choosing. Smaller the speed bag, the faster it is. The bigger the speed bag, the easier it is. But I would argue that you would get a little bit more power out of it, because to make the bag go fast when it's bigger, you have to hit a little bit harder. When the bag is smaller, you have to hit it with more speed. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, if you guys get a speed bag and you find that this video is very helpful, informative, go ahead and look at my other videos. You can see how I, myself or other clients of mine hit the speed bag. There's many different ways. There's trapping. You can use it for head movement, dips, combos. You could throw 1-2s. You could do a hook on a speed bag. As long as you know what you're training for, and just keep that in mind. So till next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is my new place, in my new apartment, so still getting used to it. Just got my setup set up. So if you guys like this video, make sure you like it, comment, subscribe if you're not already. I'm gonna make better videos. Trying to make a training program. I gotta follow it first. I'm gonna put myself through my training program, and then once I'm done with it, once I complete it, I'm gonna edit it, create an ebook, and then have it out for you guys to try. So if you found this video very helpful, do me a favor and like it, forward it, share it to anyone that you know that would benefit from this video. So till next time, guys, peace.